Level 7 and 8 is where the game is at its peak for me. You have plenty of tools and powerful resources at your disposal. But anyways, let's talk about 4th level spells. A lot of them are worse than 3rd level spells, but we do have some really big hitters. So welcome to Pack Tactics, where we polymorph you into Gator.
That's me!
Number 10, Fabricate. This is a money printer even to this day, which is really weird because the 2024 DMG is against it, but at the same time, they didn't fix the spell in the 2024 PHB. So I have no idea what the intent is. This is the only thing in the whole game that can print money, by the way, and they didn't fix it. Why didn't they fix it by putting a component cost on it or something? Fabricate is widely known for breaking the economy with things like flax and stuff. You don't need to look that deep to see it. Even though this is number 10, I don't recommend using this, especially for breaking the economy. But if you're lawful evil or something and your DM is very liberal, this could be a very fun way to destroy a ton of businesses with downtime. If you're smart enough, you could probably destroy an entire country.
Number 9, Giant Insects.
This is like a Tasha summon, but actually good. It doesn't cost any components. It can be a good 10-minute mount. It's a large creature with 40 speed and spider's climb. The best option is the spider because of the web bolts. It's a short range, it's only 60 feet, but on a hit, it does decent damage and reduces the target speed to 0 until the start of the insect's turn. With a 4th level slot, you shoot twice. That's quite a powerful shutdown. You can get creatures out of the air with that too, so this is good stuff. Now, I wouldn't say this is summon greater demon level of good, but I absolutely think this spell is valuable. I am considering it with my druid. This is immensely useful with plant growth.
Number 8, Banishment.
Single target spells normally suck, but this one's really good against Aberration, Celestials, Elementals, Fae, and Fiends, because they won't be able to return unless they have plane shift. So really, I just recommend using this spell against those creature types. Your friends might have features or spells like Silvery Barbs to help you with the shutdown. I expect the enemy's chance to fail will be like 60 to 50%, unless they have magic resistance. Then it's 36 to 25%. I don't normally pick up this spell, but I do ask my party to pick it up for me. The reason why I rank this over Giant Insect is because it's got more relevancy.
Number 7, War Thunder.
War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made, and it's available for free on PC, consoles, and mobile devices. This game has over 2,500 tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships of 10 major nations. The options are crazy, ranging from relics from the 1920s to modern death machines today. This simulator game has really gone into the trenches with vehicle details to really enhance immersion. The stuff you'll learn from this game is quite amazing by just playing it casually. It makes the technical stuff really fun. But my absolute favorite part of this game is just blowing up the tanks. You can even pimp out your ride with all kinds of customization options, but I recommend you stay realistic about this to optimize, like putting on the correct camouflage. You shouldn't drive out there looking like a bright yellow banana. That would be silly. There's over 95 million players, and I have friends who are hooked on this game. And I personally think you should go out there and kill them all in the giant PvP arena in your M4A2 or P40E1. Which new players and returning players who haven't played in 6 months can get with my links, be it PC or consoles. This is a massive exclusive pack with a limited time. All of this is free. Play War Thunder today. Go kill people. Back to the video.
Number 7, Death Ward.
For 8 hours, if the target drops to 0 HP, then the spell triggers and they instead drop to 1 HP. The reason why this is so high is because the Cleric and Paladin's 4th level list is awful. They usually upcast their spells instead, or they use Death Ward. Death Ward is usually the best spell they get there. Another thing is there's powerful tech around this spell with spell stacking, which is a very controversial topic, but actually pretty easy to understand, and it was never fixed. I made a video about it, link in the description.
Number 6, Wall of fire.
It's got a 120-foot range, the wall can be 60 foot long, and creatures within 10 feet of one side of the wall, which you choose, must make a dex save. On a fail, they take 5d8 damage. It does half damage too. That's 18 average damage. After you've plopped it down, when a creature enters for the first time, or ends its turn there, they will automatically take the full damage with no save. That's 22.5 average. Normally line spells suck, but unlike other lines, you can shape it differently like an L or whatever. Zigzags will thicken the AoE, that's a common strategy. It's a very good spell. I made a video about it where I go over all the details and fancy tech and combos. Link in the description.
Number 5. Drink water.
It's control water, it's not really used for drinking. Anyways, there's many uses, but normally this is used to straight up sink and destroy ships. And that's all with no save. It's the most broken spell out at sea. You're like Moses, and in theory, you can straight up destroy modern submarines with this spell. It's nuts how powerful this is. Link in the description for more detail. I'm honestly surprised it's not popular at all in discussions. Like, there's so many ways to sink ships with this spell. Even though this spell is situational, this thing is as crazy as a 7th level spell. It's really fun to talk about.
Number 4. Sickening Radiance.
30-foot radius sphere is bigger than Fireball, Hypnotic Pattern, and 2024 Sleet Storm. The average damage is 11 with a con save, with no half damage. The math is really easy. I assume creatures have a 50% chance of failing the save. The best part is it gives creatures exhaustion on a failed save. This is a debuff the enemies have no way of removing, and if they get 6 of them, they die. So normally, this is used with Wall of Force to create a microwave combo. That's a 5th level spell. Basically, you and your caster friend combo off each other to create a no-save death box. Both of these spells last for a super long time, so the enemy will just slowly die. If you want more information about that combo, check out the Wall of Force video. Even though this spell is mainly used for comboing like web and plant growth and what have you, it can be great on its own depending on the terrain. For example, doorways and funnels.
Number 3. Polymorph.
As soon as you get this spell at level 7, it's at its most powerful. There's multiple ways to use this, but what is the absolute best is to turn your friend into a giant ape, which will give them 168 temp HP, and they'll do like 28 DPR. The damage is good until like level 11 for marshals. But the real highlight here is really the temp HP. It's just a buttload of sudden HP. 168 temp HP. That's more than double the heal spell. Sure, the heal is not temp HP and it's not concentration, but this makes for a fantastic emergency button to save your friend if they're low on HP. If they're about to drop to unconscious, polymorph him. Save his life. You should view this spell as a healing spell. This spell is also great fun for new players who have never been polymorphed before. King Kong is super fun to roleplay.
Number 2. Conjure Woodland Beings.
This applies to both versions. They're crazy strong. The old version lets you summon a ton of creatures, and some of them are really powerful, and can even cast leveled spells for you. For example, 2 Dryads can make 60 good berries together and concentrate on Pass Without Trace, which is the best 2nd level spell in 2014. And the Dryads is arguably one of the tamest options too. As for the new version, it's a smaller, weaker Spirit Guardians, but it's got the best parts of Spirit Guardians, well, except for one of them. You can just activate the spell, go into melee, and next round just dodge with your high AC, and just turn off your brain. This spell also lets you disengage as a bonus action, which will make it a lot easier to walk around and affect even more creatures. There's new optimization around this spell, but even with what I described, it will just wreck everything anyways. Spells like these meme on encounters so hard, and they last for a very long time. I should make a standalone video, I'll get there eventually. I like the old Conjure better because it actually conjured creatures, which is something I liked in Druid. And I thought summoning 2 Dryads, for example, is fine. They could have just limited this spell to just that option, 2 Dryads. And of course something similar to that. But alas, the D&D community disagrees. Speaking of summon...
No, Kobold! Honorable mentions first!
Dimension Door. 500 feet teleport is very far, and you can potentially break into places and escape encounters. But in my opinion, this spell is only good if your party is bad. This game is easy. You shouldn't be running away from encounters, really. Find Greater Steed would be number 3, but with 2024 content, Find Steed can basically do what Find Greater Steed can do. So I thought I would put it here instead.
Number 1, the best 4th level spell in the entire game. Summon Greater Demon.
This is a very dangerous spell if you don't know what you're doing. You summon a CR5 Fiend, which you can lose control of, and if you do, it can attack your friends. You're most likely going to lose control, by the way. And these demons are really tanky and powerful, but they usually just go for the nearest targets. So the best move is to place the demon behind the enemy lines. You have a 60-foot range, so that should be pretty easy. From there, I just advise you to get away. If your DM is using 2024 monsters, the fiends are even stronger, so you're gonna have a really good time. The best summon is the Barlgurla, because it's the easiest to control and pretty strong. It's just a big dumb brute. There's more fantastic summons out there too, like the Rock, if you upcast the spell. You get quite a few powerful options as soon as you get 5th level spells. And if your party is really optimizing, you can bind these powerful summons to become permanent servants under your control. If you want to know all the optimal strategies like double summon Greater Demon and planar binding demons, check out these videos where I go over everything. You're going to be blown away with how powerful this spell really is. It's really satanic. And that's it. That was the top 10 4th level spells. Stay tuned for the 5th level spells next. Anyways, end the video. Thank you to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. Remember, it's free to play on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and mobile. All you have to do is follow the links in the comments or video description. New and returning players who haven't played in 6 months will also receive a massive bonus pack across PC and consoles, including multiple premium vehicles and other goodies. Available for a limited time only, so make sure you don't miss it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye!